There we go. We're already live, so it doesn't fucking matter what we say, but. You ready for this?
Yeah. Yep. Nice little soft intro.
Welcome again to the Mess Month podcast. I got Matt with me again. Say hi, Matt.
Hi, everyone.
Matt's going to help me discuss things about life and everything. I got a funny question to ask him he doesn't know about yet. He might make his butthole pucker. So, we'll start this. We're going to start this podcast same way we always do. What's new with you? We were off last week. I was really sick.
Yeah.
I was talking like this. It was really bad. It was really bad. And I told Matt I can't do it. But he's off working tonight. I know I promised you him. But
he's a hard one to get. He's a hard one to catch.
But as long as we got Matt here, that's cool, you know. And after Matt goes off to medical school, like I said, we're gonna start doing this probably via over the internet. We'll probably figure it out.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to get a web camera because you can't use that one anymore.
I gotta get a new laptop, and I'm gonna get a super nice one, and it'll have.
Yeah, you can use it. Look how bright that light is on mine.
Yeah.
Super bright.
Something like that, and I'll have that to continue the weekly tradition.
Yeah, trying to. We tried to weekly. Like I said, I was sick last week, and I told him that I just could not do it.
The two of you together.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, what is going on?
Advertising.
Goddamn advertising. I have something I want to talk about on here. And it's that, the page I go to that has this awesome news on it, what it does is it has these advertisements on every once in a while. It's like, you've been on here for a minute. Let's just play this video.
Yeah.
And it's just annoying. But but I got some weird stuff to talk about this week. I got one thing that I want to talk about with Matt. And we'll just go from what's new with you, and we'll move on from there. Like I said, I just want to update them why we weren't here last week.
What's new with me? Not too much. I got a dog. New dog.
Yeah. The dog's name is Godsend.
Dog's name is Lucy. It's kind of like a lab mix, and there's got to be some pit bull in there.
I haven't seen this.
Yeah, it raps and everything. It's crazy.
It raps?
Yeah, it's a pit bull, man.
It can rap?
Yeah. I'm sitting there sleeping, all of a sudden, 3 a.m., it's...
Wake your ass up. Don't give a fuck. Something like that.
Or some shit like that to me. But...
what did you just say? Who?
Desposito? I think that's a Pitbull song. With...
Oh, you're talking about the artist called Featuring Pitbull.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my stupid joke. That was
yeah. I'm sure everybody got it. No one got
No one got it. Woo.
Yeah, over the head, right? Over the head.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. You got yourself a dog. You've always had a dog.
I know.
You've.
To me, a man should have a dog.
I don't have a dog.
But
I've never had a dog.
And yes, you have.
Got stolen from me, and I'm done with them.
Yeah, but you had dogs.
I had a dog
growing up. But
I haven't had one since I've moved out, and that was so many years ago.
You really should. I don't know. People who don't have a dog, like men who don't have a dog, I don't know.
You wouldn't sleep with them? Is that what you're gonna say?
That's not at all what I was gonna say. It's not always about that, Adam.
It just seems like you were going for something more personal.
No, I don't know. To me, I've always wanted.
Do you actually judge guys that don't have dogs?
No, I really don't. I don't care.
That's just rude if you do.
No,
You know why I don't have a dog?
Probably because you don't want to pay the pet deposit the extra $20 a month.
No, I could pay that. But I worked so much every time I came home, I wouldn't know who the fuck I was.
Yeah, it's not. You're not in a good situation.
Yeah.
The
damn dog, I walk in and be like, "Who the fuck are you?" I'm like, "I'm your owner."
No, I work 40 hours, come home. I'm there before, there after. And then when I go into school, I'm gonna be there a lot for it as well. So.
I'd like to have the dog one day, maybe. I don't care really.
Okay.
Cats last longer though.
Cats are fuckheads, and so
Yeah, no, they're all fuckheads.
people who prefer
Okay, I used to be one of those people who I like dogs more than cats, but you know what? They're all fuckheads. They're all fuckheads.
But you can pet a dog on like cats will trick you. Cats will roll over and be like, "Oh yeah, scratch my belly, everything's great," and then all of a sudden just start fucking attacking you. And like,
yeah, but cats will scratch you and you just kick them out of the way. A dog could kill you.
dog could kill you, but they won't. But they can't. They won't.
That's not what America says. That's not what the statistics say.
What are the statistics? How many people are killed by dogs?
Oh my god!
Yep, there we go. Fact check.
All right.
So you got that fancy old CPU in front of you. Is that what they're calling them these days?
How many people are killed by dogs? Household dogs? You think?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, wild dogs are different.
I'll just say dogs every year. It says bitten. It doesn't say killed. But it's... Pit bulls? I don't know if I can care about people. 1.5 million people are bitten by a dog each year. It's like, who the fuck goes like, my dog bit me. I better report this as statistics. This is going to be a statistic somewhere. I don't know where.
Call the cops on your own dog.
Yeah, my dog bit me, so I just need to. I know it's going to be a statistic.
It's probably whenever you go to the hospital or something like that it's reported that way.
Well, okay, but anyways, I think they're both fuckheads. It just matters what you want. If I had the most perfect pet ever, it's
a goldfish.
No, because you have to have an aquarium. That's even worse.
Goldfish, you can just have a bowl.
No, fuck that. That's still even worse. I don't want that thing on my counter.
A turtle.
You can't do anything. No, not turtle.
Iguana.
I've never had these. I don't know that. No, fuck ferrets. Joey had a ferret, and I'll never fucking do one of those.
Joey had a ferret. That's not surprising.
I would say the most perfect pet ever that I've ever had, that I've owned, was a guinea pig.
Guinea pig.
I used to give it razor edges. I'd like throw it up on my hand and give it razor edges. No. Yes, I did it once.
Did you really? You razors edged.
Well, I didn't hurt
A
it.
guinea pig.
I loved my guinea pigs.
Like, how do you do that? How do you have the dexterity on your hands to?
I don't know. I would be sitting in the living room. This is before you and I were friends. This is before you and I met each other. Stubblefield, yeah. And I would be sitting in the living room, and I hear a squeak, squeak, and I go, "I'm here!" And the thing would come around the corner and come right to me.
No shit, really? They're
Yes. I don't know if they're that smart. He just knew who's going to raise your edge of him if he didn't come to me.
Yeah, okay. Fear.
You put the fear of God in him and nobody do anything. What's happened since then? Let's think about some stuff. We've been Matt and I have been playing this game called Red Dead Redemption 2. I think we started talking about it last time, but
Absolute shit.
fuck you.
It's a shit game. It's just a shiny turd.
Easy green turd. Just kidding. I knew what I was going to talk about next. I just wanted to make everybody go like,
All right.
did it? What?
I'm on suspense. I am.
You have nothing else you want to talk about?
What went on? I mean, there's a lot of shit that went on, politics-wise, but I don't really want to get into that.
Well, at one point, you get your politic minute or whatever. Remember?
Member? Yeah.
Yeah, I take myself off of there so I don't look stupid.
I didn't do that last time, did I?
Yeah.
Did I?
I don't know.
No, that was the first.
No, you had to have.
That was the first video one. The second video one, I didn't get.
No, we talked about it and I took myself. I don't know. I'd have to go. I'm not going back and watching.
Okay. I'm just telling you how it went.
Well, you're going to get another politic. What, 3
Sure.
minutes? Yeah, you're going to get. Start thinking about your politics that you want to bitch about.
No, I got it already. I mean,
Okay.
It's not hard. There's so much material.
There's always so much material.
Not really.
Yeah, yes, there. Even when Obama was in office, yes, there
What do
was.
you want to talk about with Obama?
I'm just saying, there's a lot of stuff to bitch about all the time.
What? About Obama? What did he do? Was Pete cool? He's too cool? He's better than that guy.
No, that's the thing, though. You're just assuming that it's about negative about him.
Oh. Well, you said bitch. That
There's always stuff to bitch about politics. It doesn't have to be towards the person you like or against the person you like.
but you said bitch. Wait,
When Obama was in office, I didn't say at Obama.
oh, I got you.
Yeah. Okay.
There's.
I'm going to read this headline, and I want you to tell me your first impression before I read it.
All right, let's go.
Florida woman pulled... It's always Florida.
It's always fucking Florida. You say
Florida
it's like,
woman
oh, yeah.
pulled knife on man who complained about her farts.
I mean, yeah, I've complained about a girl's farts. Never
It was a 37-year-old woman.
37.
37. I won't say her name. Past gas. While waiting in line at a Dollar General
Where'd she get the name from?
Sunday night. Nearby, the report says the offended customer, I won't say his name, argue, in reference to, said the offended customer and blah, then got an argument in reference to the defendant's farting loud. She apparently farted really loud.
But that's it. He complained. He actually said something about the sound, not the smell.
Yeah, she has a lawyer too. Oh, there's damn.
Forever connected.
Get out of here.
Commercial break. We're sponsored now.
So
No.
yeah,
Yeah,
like I guess it was how loud it was.
I wouldn't have done that. I mean, like, I probably would have just started laughing my ass off.
Tee-hee.
If a woman just farted in line. If it smelled, I would have said something. But I would.
What would you have said?
Good God, that stinks! Holy shit! Like that.
Yeah,
or something like that. Like,
just so everybody knows, Matt's a pussy when it comes to farts.
that's not true.
I farted in my room and it followed me, and I look over.
You farted right there, and you walked over to the couch. That's like 5 feet, and it followed you, and it stunk.
He's like, "Oh my god!"
No, that's fake news.
Oh, really? God damn, man. All right, whatever.
It's fake news. It's done.
Fake news. I'm gonna turn your microphone off. Talk about you.
That's all you got to do. Is you just got to say fake news.
Turn your microphone off. Talk about you.
No, I mean that's a real thing. Fake news.
It is. It's real. So one of the big topics I want to talk about with Matt
Okay.
is I need Matt to get closer to the
Jesus.
no. I need you to get closer to your camera because Matt's been growing himself a
shit.
little facial hair. Look at that.
Yes, it's pretty bougie. Yeah.
See, Matt's always been like, that's a lot more than I knew he could grow right there.
Yeah.
So telling you what you've seen and what I've said, put those together, right? So what I want to talk about was hair myths. Like one thing I've heard from a lot of people is if you wear a hat, you go bald, which is a myth. But we'll get on that. So we're gonna go through this thing. It has 8 hair myths you should just forget already. 8. So I don't know if the first one really connects to either of us, but I have done this before just for fun of it. It says air drying is better than blow drying.
I don't blow dry my hair, so I have no idea.
I don't either. So let's go to the next one. Dandruff means you have a dry scalp.
Yeah.
It says actually it's the opposite. Dandruff is most commonly caused by a type of yeast that thrives in oily environments. Like my hair, if I don't shampoo it, or if I don't clean it, like let's say I give 2 days, my hair I can like make like Static X crazy because of how oily my scalp is. So that's actually why I actually have dandruff. And
So you have yeast on your head?
I guess so. I got a yeast
I-
infection right on my head. Do you have yeast on your head?
I have dandruff when it's super dry.
You have oily hair though? Like if you didn't wash your hair for 2 days, would you have oily hair?
Yeah.
Do you remember I had really long hair?
Not like, you know, how, like girls and I guess they can like.
Oh, girls love my hair when it gets long, though. Have you ever remember when I had my hair long? And girls will be like, "How do you get it that soft?" And I go, "I wash it." Like, and I condition it. I mean,
Right.
I don't condition it now because I have short hair. If you have long hair, you condition it. You know how to use conditioner, right? You do use conditioner?
I use a 2-in-1.
Oh, so just whatever it is.
Yeah.
But you don't actually condition and shampoo?
No.
See, when I had long hair, I had to do both of each of it.
Right, because the oil's it doesn't grow.
Yeah,
or
you
grow
wash your
long enough.
hair, and then you rinse it out, and then you put the conditioner in your hair, and put all your hair up in there, and then you start washing your body so the conditioner could whoop your hair.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I do.
All right. Yeah, that's cool.
I have girlfriends that love my long hair,
Yeah, whatever, dude.
and they always say, "Oh, but anyways, if
You
I
had a
went
man
2
bun,
days,
too.
huh?
You had a man bun too, then, didn't you?
No, I've never had a man bun.
I'm pretty sure you had a man bun.
No, the last long hair I had an undershave because I wanted to bring back the 90s. But anyways, like but if I didn't, even when I had hair down to my shoulders or past it, whenever I did, if I didn't shave or if I didn't wash my hair for 2 days, it would all get oily. Mm-hmm. So that makes a lot of sense. This is the first time I'm reading this. You and I are having the first reaction.
So how do you have? So I guess you gotta.
If you're worried about washing your hair every day, will be too dry and cause more flakes, go pick up a medical shampoo and wash it. Like now. That's what it says. Like now.
Does it give us a brand?
No, it just says it.
Medical shampoo. Okay.
Tea tree was what I was told to use.
Tea tree. That'll get rid of our yeast infections.
Yes, we all have use of. If you have dandruff.
I do.
I have bad dandruff. Alright, let's go to the next myth.
All right.
Trimming your hair every 6 weeks makes it grow faster. I guess it's a myth. I've always heard something like that.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Hair growth happens at the scalp. That said, the frequency of trims has nothing to do with how fast or slow your hair will grow. Or spout. That's what they said. I think they tried to rhyme.
Yeah, I really have no
It
idea.
just says regular trims will help with split ends and help it look better.
Yeah.
But that makes more sense. People are just idiots.
I mean, yeah, I mean.
Well, it's like and I swear to God, we're probably gonna get to it. It's like when they say if guys shave their face more, it's thicker facial hair they have, and I'm like, no, that's not true. It's all genetics.
All right. I think we're shaking the table. What happened since the last time?
I don't know,
We got a shaky problem.
but yeah, it was all genetics. I had a guy that worked with us that was actually, what's it called, genealogist. The guy that studies genes. He was a graduate from U of A. And he worked with us for a minute, so while he was waiting for his teaching, dues and teacher aid and stuff like that. And he said everything with hair is genetics. It has nothing to do with what you do to yourself, unless you try to scar yourself or you burn yourself. You know, that's it. Your hair grows the way your body wants your hair to grow. There's nothing you can do. Hair growth on horses, though, I don't know.
I'm sure they have genes too.
Never seen one wear one. God damn, that was funny. Sorry, I gotta be quiet. My neighbors told me to be quiet this morning.
Up this way.
I don't know. I don't know where she lives. She had fucking
Couldn't be that one. Yelling from in there to that one. It had to be that one.
Yeah, but those people make so much more noise. Anyways, stress causes grain. Oh, I didn't know that was actually a myth.
Yeah, that is a myth. I think it. You know what? I was getting my hair cut.
I don't have gray hair.
No, I was getting my hair cut a couple weeks ago. And we talked about gray hair because I'm getting more and more.
In your head?
Right.
Because
And-
mine's in my beard, actually. I don't have gray
Can
hair.
I finish this fucking story?
No. Okay, finish it.
I don't even know what I was talking about anymore.
You were getting a haircut and you were talking about gray hair more and more.
Yeah. And so she said that there was like some 25-year-old that came with like a full head of gray hair. And then she started talking about how it was more of like a immune thing. Like, so your body has to decide whether to like fight off this infection or whatever, virus or something, or like keep coloring your hair. I mean, it sounded kind of nuts, but that's what somebody told me the other day.
It's just
I would imagine the same
what
thing.
it says is graying is mostly determined by genetics and aging. When I was my dad's age, or my dad was my age, sorry, he had a full gray head,
No shit. He was already gray.
silver,
So another myth, I wonder if we'll get to it, is another myth is
and I don't have that. Just so we all know.
yeah,
Well,
your
I always wear
hair,
hair.
your hair comes from your mom's grandfather.
That yeah, my
Or your
grandfather,
mom's
Papa died. When he died, he still had black hair. Apparently, my mom says black. I've never seen him with a full head of dark hair, but he still had dark hairs in his thing. So I guess maybe I got. So yeah, I didn't know that. That's actually kind of cool. I didn't know that because it seems like the more people that piss me off, the more grays I find in my beard. I have grays in my beard. I pull them out, and the difference between those are like if you held them up next to each other, like I told you how they squeeze the grays. The ones that have grays like and the ones that have the regulars like, no, what's going on, bro? So you hold them up.
That's weird that you say that because like I get gray hair in my eyebrows, and whenever I pick them, they're longer and thicker than any of my actual.
They're meant to be that because they're. I don't know. I won't say anything, but that's what I've heard. I just know that whenever I have them, when I pull them out, it's like when I start pulling them out, it seems like they're really short, and it's like, whoa! And I pull them out, I'm like, whoa, and then it goes back down, boop.
Kinks out. I don't
I
know.
mean, I could pull a gray hair right now if we want to look at it, but I'm not weirdo.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wearing your hair. This doesn't really have much to do with it, but wearing your hair up too much can make your hair fall out.
That's a weird one. I've heard that for women because I was in the military. Women usually like not streak, put like gel or some shit like that and then pull it back. And so the more that you wear it back, will start pulling, and they'll start having a receding hairline. And I mean, like I've seen a couple of women in the military have.
I want to read what this
like
says.
10 heads. And
Yeah. One of my ex leads, she pulled her hair back hard every day.
Where was her hairline at?
I don't know, she always wore a hat, but whenever I saw her with that one, she always still had it pulled back. She seemed fine though. It just seemed like she had her hair pulled back.
Yeah, see, I think
It says a loose ponytail is fine, but yes, a consistent stream of tightening woven braids, ponytails, or top knots can be damaging because it creates tension on your hair follicles and can lead to permanent loss.
Hey, there you go. So yeah, women in the military need to figure out
You can wear hair, but may just go easy on rubber bands. So I guess it's the whole idea of pulling, like
Right.
when you take out the thing, pulling it out. That's why they have those things. Like whenever I had my long hair, there's one over there because of a coworker that was hanging over here. She left one of her things over there. But the thing is, it's one of those like no pull ones. Like I used to wear those, and you'd pull them out, and it wouldn't be like or rubber bands. It'd just be like boom, done. It was actually kind of loose, so it'd fall out if you didn't want it to. Also, so anyways, that's pretty much all the. You and I don't have. I've had long hair a few times. I've seen you with longish hair.
It sucked.
But yeah, Matt's never really had long hair.
Yeah, it sucked.
Rinsing your hair with cold water will close the cuticle.
Why would you want to do that?
It's a myth. It says the myth is that.
I mean, I could see where it would cause.
Stylist
spasming,
officers finish washing the hair with ice cold water because it's supposed to close off your hair cuticles so it lies flat. However, your hair contains no living cells. Everybody should know it's like your fingernails, no living cells. Therefore, it doesn't react cold water. If smoother, shinier strands are what you were after, invest in a good condition instead. I knew that. I've never. I don't do. If you ever heard people do cold showers,
No, not on purpose.
no, those people do it on purpose.
They're dumb.
Yeah, they are. And when I had long hair, I just knew when I left the longer I left the conditioner in, the better my hair would lay better. That's or flat or whatever you want to call it. But my hair was full and it looked. You see my hair? It was rivaling women.
When was that? Long time ago.
I had long hair recently. When I moved in here, I had long hair.
You always kept it under a hat, though.
Yeah, I know. I had hair down to here when I moved in here.
Damn, really?
I have the picture I had to take for this damn place. They make me.
Yeah, you always like kept it back or on it under a hat. I don't think I saw it once.
It's when I had that big beard and the long hair. I look like Jesus. Maybe I'll show you pictures after this.
Yeah, please, because
You'll
like
go.
literally, you always kept it under a hat or.
Maybe I'll go grab it while you're doing your political thing, and I'll go. Here you go.
All right.
Ready for the next one? The more you brush, the healthier your hair.
It just keeps knots out, doesn't it?
Sure, brushing can disturb your natural oils, but more is not always best. In fact, too much brushing can create friction, which causes frizz in short term and can lead to breakage over time.
Okay.
So when you comb your hair to look like you just put your finger in an electric socket or something like that,
I don't ever comb my hair.
you just look like it, and actually,
I get out of the shower, dry my hair off, and then look in the mirror and go,
what about that?
what about what?
That. This.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Oh, your hair just sticks up like that?
Yeah.
You got like, what is it called? The Pomodoro? Is what it's called?
I guess.
Okay.
Pomodoro.
A lot of these have to do with like, okay, we're on the last one.
Yeah.
You need to switch shampoos because they stop working. No, okay.
No.
I'm not even gonna touch this one because the one thing I didn't know it wasn't gonna. I thought it would talk about was if you wear a hat, you lose hair. Like people always say that.
Right.
You wear a hat, you will go bald. Let's see what it says. Wearing a hat does not cause hair loss. Done. That's all I read. Like people say that, and there's people at my job. I work in the food industry. You have to have some kind of headgear. You have to, so your hair doesn't go into people's shit.
Right.
And I say, well, you don't have to wear a hairnet. You just have to wear a hat or something like that. Because of the law. They're like, oh, I will wear a hat. It's going to make me lose my hair. And I go, I've been, every job I've had, I think I've had to wear a hat. I've always been in the food industry.
Yeah.
Even when I was at Walmart, I'd wear a hat.
Really?
Maybe I had an option too. But when just about, when I was in retail, maybe I didn't have to, but just about every job I've had to wear a
mostly
hat.
every job.
Look at this. There is no fucking hair loss at all. I barely have a fucking receding hairline at all. Do you even see one?
No.
Exactly. So everybody that thinks that are stupid and can just go fuck themselves. I'm sorry. I wear a hat 60 hours a week.
Yeah.
And I have no gray hairs, no hair loss. If anything, my hair grows too fast.
So it's genetics.
Don't use the G word.
Yeah. Genetics. So if people want to argue because they don't understand what genetics means, tell them to wear hairnet.
Yeah, that's what I do. Well, we are going to give Matt the next, what was it, 5 minutes?
No, 3.
3 minutes?
I don't know. I get on a roll. I can maybe do it.
I gotta go pee, so
Okay,
we'll say
yeah.
5 minutes. When I come back, we'll see where you're at, and I'll just be like, shut the fuck up!
Okay.
But during this time, I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to kill my video feed so everybody can focus on Matt. Let's see, where am I? Goodbye. All right,
Goodbye.
I'm not there.
So it's my turn now?
Just you. Hella.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, get out of here.
hang on, let me see what time it is. Yeah, go. I gotta use the restroom stuff.
All right. So, as usual, when thinking about politics, we think about our current president, Donald J. Trump. And one wonders how an individual like this makes it as far as the presidency. That I can't answer. I was at PetSmart the other day and saw a stereotypical Trump supporter in his little red 80s S10 looking truck with numerous boxes of Mountain Dew in the back, wearing a Trump 2020 hat, old guy, just like, I don't know. Anyway, these last couple weeks have been kind of crazy. We've had the murder of a journalist, Khashoggi, American citizen, in Saudi Arabia by MSB, confirmed by our CIA, and our president backs Saudi Arabia. Says our CIA isn't 100% and hasn't done shit about it. Hasn't canceled all deals, even though other countries have stopped supplying or purchasing arms. Okay. Why would you do that right now? Yeah, so there's that. Massive, and nobody listens to the video because they don't understand Arabic or they want to listen to a translator. It's just 100% shit. And I still wonder how people can support somebody like this, how people can watch what's going on in the news. And I actually work with a very wonderful woman.
Names.
Easy to talk. I know that. Easy to talk to, and I get along with her on most everything. She's one of the few Trump supporters in my work area that if you start talking about politics, doesn't scream and shout Obama or Hillary's emails as a defense, which most Trump supporters do. And I show her all these things. I show her things like the Khashoggi thing. I show her things like him getting laughed at by the UN. And she actually listens, which is reprieve. It's a breath of fresh air. And the point of this is, I think, not to discount, push off people who may be Trump supporters, even though they're, when it comes to choosing leaders, are really fucking dumb. But there are great people out there.
I'm going to get a little bit political.
Sure.
You see that picture of me? See how long my hair is?
I do.
Yeah.
This is like 8th grade, Adam.
No, that's literally when I moved in here, Adam.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Anyways, the one thing I want to talk about that cracked my shit. Yeah, that's me.
I'm just gonna put this right. You had a pass. You had a.
I look at that. Yeah. Take it down. There's things on there I want people to know.
Like what?
How cool I am.
I was gonna say.
Anyways, no. The one thing I want to talk about. I'll do politics right now for 2 seconds.
Okay, 2 seconds. One.
But the whole Ivanka Trump thing, doing the email thing, and the whole Hillary thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's comedy gold. That shit was pretty funny.
Yeah, and they're investigating her. Apparently, Mueller is getting a lot of shit now, especially now that there's super conflicting stories between Manafort and.
Oh yeah, the motherfucker lied.
Yeah, so he might actually charge Manafort with more, and then of course.
He pled guilty to it, though, didn't he?
No.
He hasn't yet.
No. They're gonna throw. I think they're gonna throw more charges at Manafort because of Mueller found discrepancies within his report of all the Russia dealings and stuff like that. And so I will give Trump one thing. He is with his base, people who can critically think and look and listen to information and go, yeah, that doesn't sound right. But with his base, he is a master at deflecting. And so when that came out, what did he do? He bashed and was, bashed the Mueller report, saying it's a witch hunt again. And so, I mean, you go to his rallies, and that's what they say. It's a witch hunt, even though we've had how many indictments, how many millions of dollars taken back.
I know. We're getting way too in politics.
All right.
I just thought that was funny.
I
know you could. I give you 5 this time.
All right, let's go onward.
No,
onward.
I'm just saying it was just funny that the Ivanka thing. She did the same thing Hillary did, and it's like,
yeah, she actually came out and talked about it, and she said they're not the same thing.
Oh, it was though.
She said they're not.
That makes sense.
Yeah, let it go.
I have nothing against Trump supporters. Would I have ever, when it comes to politics, you know who I hate? You know who I hate more than anything? And I'll say this right now. Fuck Nazis. Yeah!
The thing I have about Trump
I
supporters,
said it.
Can I one thing real quick?
All right, go for it.
The thing I have about Trump supporters is that, especially with recent light with the Kavanaugh hearings, and that whether he was innocent or guilty, Trump came out bashing the accuser because she was a woman, saying that this man raped her. While there was no real investigation, this man should not do that, and people who support this is supporting every woman coming out against their accuser, and
well, there was one person that retracted, wasn't there?
She's going to go to jail. So, and they should. People who falsely accuse people of rape should absolutely spend time in jail. However,
you raped me.
No, that's false.
I'm not going to jail though. Yeah,
but you didn't officially.
I officially said it on here.
You didn't officially accuse me to authorities.
Oh,
and so there's there's a whole moral character basically. Yeah, your policies we could not agree on and things like that, and that's fine. But once you start supporting his actions as a president, as a leader like this, condemning people who accuse people of rape, that's when I start having a problem with you as a person. You can't objectively look at this and say, yes, she may have been raped. I will sit back and watch the investigation. If there is, crazy evidence and shit like that,
it's
I'll
the
watch
idea.
The process.
It's the idea of I don't know. There's just a lot of assholes out there, and some people agree our president is that asshole.
He is that asshole.
I know you say he is.
He said on tape, I grab people by the pussy.
I know.
And I move on them like a bitch because I'm a celebrity.
I know, but I'm not giving you my political opinion for the reason of this isn't a podcast.
It isn't, but okay, let's move on. I was gonna say, I seriously, I could get at this for a while.
I could too.
Yeah,
let's
go.
You and I
Next
could.
subject.
I could play devil. You know what we're gonna do next week? Fuck this.
No, you better not.
No, we're gonna do this.
I'm
gonna play devil's advocate with Matt for 30 minutes next week,
right.
And I'm going to play a Trump supporter. Because you know what the fun thing I like to do is I like to watch. When I watch news channels, I watch Fox News more than anything. You know why?
You want to be annoyed? You want to waste your time?
Well, I know what my ideas are, and they're not going to change it.
Right. You want to see what the opposition is talking about.
I watch MSNBC.
They suck.
Both of them suck.
They all suck.
They all suck.
I always read my news. I don't watch.
So I'm gonna be your Fox News to your. I'm just gonna throw stuff at you next week. It's gonna be fun. 30 minutes. Let's say 15 or 30 minutes.
You said 30.
I'll do 30 then. We're gonna turn this a political podcast next week, and I don't agree with it, but I think what you're saying though, I just want to keep playing devil's advocate.
Sure.
Because you know my.
I know.
You know
You're
what
not a
I'm.
Trump supporter. Yeah.
I'm not.
You might be more liberal than I am. Snowflake.
I don't want. I wasn't wanting anybody to fucking think about that. It doesn't matter if I'm liberal or anything. I have conservative ideas. You know a conservative idea I have, or I think it's conservative, but here's the idea of something that the more kids you have, the more taxes you should pay, not the more you get back.
Are you anti-abortion or pro-abortion?
It
doesn't matter because you shouldn't tell anybody what to do with their body.
I'm not.
It doesn't matter. Who on the wrestling? It doesn't matter.
The Rock.
That's what it was.
But that's something I'd put. If I was a politician, I would say that people that have kids, to avoid people from having kids, so many kids. Now they could get a little bit of kickback, but people like me that do not have kids, and I know you have kids, and I'm not trying to fuck you over, but I think people that have kids should pay a little bit more into public schooling. I don't understand why you and I are paying the same into it.
We're not. I'll tell you right now. So we
are really
2015 or 2016. I made.
Don't say it.
No, I didn't. I'm not going to say how much I made.
It was like 800 million.
I didn't make it. I didn't make shit because I was.
It was like 800 million. It wasn't shit. Yeah.
I didn't make shit because I was a student, and because I didn't make anything when we did our taxes, we didn't get shit back, and we were like, "Why?" Because
well, I know you. We talked about this.
Hold on, let me.
Sorry.
Because the year before, I got thousands back. Yeah. And they were like, "Well, you didn't pay into anything, and you didn't meet the requirement, so we're not going to, you're not going to get anything back." So the myth that everybody with children gets back, like, I mean, yes, if you work...
It's not a myth.
No, if you work and get and pay into, then, yeah, you get a lot back.
Yeah, I'll quote a guy I used to work with. I'm hoping my fiance has our kid before tax season because I want a new tattoo. I will quote that motherfucker.
Yeah.
There's no, and that's not one guy. That's a lot of people.
No, that's true.
Because of how fucking stupid. I think.
I mean, a kid, I think, is $1,000.
You know how you get tax exempt from everything? If you want to get tax exempt from all the public, I think it should be a public school thing. Let's say it's 5%. Let's say it's 5%. People that don't have kids pays 1%. People that do have kids pays 3%.
I mean, that's taxes, though. That you choose to live in this community around a school.
But
I mean, if you went out in Goshen...
But I said 1%. I said 1%. So we're still paying...
yeah, okay.
Okay, but if you know how you get out of it, though? Put your kid in private school. That would also encourage better education, and you could exempt yourself from it at the end of the year.
No, I agree with that. You should run.
Well, if you seen how big I am, I can barely run. Anyways, let's get the fuck out of politics. Because there's one thing I want to talk about tonight that happened.
It doesn't matter! Sorry, it's The Rock. I love The Rock. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
Because I ruined your... Let's talk about blah. No,
you didn't ruin anything. You didn't ruin anything because I wanted to set this one up. So the goddamn Titans won today.
Ooh, yes.
And like the last minute they won against the Jets, which is
46 seconds they scored a touchdown.
Yeah, you saw the box score.
Yeah.
All the score they did.
23-26.
They won.
Yeah, and so I was actually on the way over. I was listening to 92.1. They were talking about the Titans, and they were saying this is another team that's super confusing. Is because 1 week they'll beat the Patriots.
Yeah. And the Eagles.
Well, the Eagles aren't as great, but the Patriots are. The Patriots are going to be in the playoffs. The Patriots are probably going to make at least the AFC Championship.
Yeah.
And so...
And they've beaten the Texans.
Yeah. So, which are on a 9-game win streak now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good team. That defense is good. And so they are. They are a super confusing team who you cannot tell... 1 week from another, where they're going to go. I mean, they almost got beat by the New York Jets, and the New York Jets are they were 3-8. Now they're 3-9.
I don't think they're going to be in the playoffs. To be honest with you,
well, they're in a hard division because they've got the Texans.
Well, their next game,
what
is at Tennessee, and it's a Thursday night game against the Jaguars.
They'll beat them.
Well, the reason I'm going to say that is because there was the thing I was listening to. The Sirius radio, and they were talking about NFL team. They were wanting to get rid of the Thursday night games. Because they said like 92% of the teams that are home win those games.
Yeah, I hate Thursday night. I don't think
Even the players hate it because it's such a shorter week.
Yeah.
Unless you live there, then you just hang out and just beat them.
Yeah, I don't agree with Thursday night. I know what the commissioner's trying to do. He's trying to do more awareness, more games, more days, blah blah blah. I don't like it. I want to wait till Sunday, and I want a good competition.
I don't mind Sunday and Monday.
Yeah, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah.
But going back to the Titans, they have Houston, who's leading, and that's not going to change, I don't think. Their defense is really good. They pressure the quarterback a lot. Deshaun Watson's not playing as great as he was last year before the injury, but he's playing good enough to where they can win. It's that Colts team. That Colts team was playing – they were on fire.
Yeah, they beat the Titans.
They were on fire, and then they met the Jacksonville Jaguars, who were, at the beginning of the season, a Super Bowl contender, and now they're nothing. And they played a game today at Jacksonville, and it was 6-0. I mean, Andrew Luck has been throwing at least 3 touchdowns a game. Marlon Mack has been doing real well. T.Y. Hilton, real well. Ebron, who sucked in Detroit, is like, I think, the second best tight end in the league right now. And they just hit a wall today for no reason. Like, their defense, Jacksonville is a shit team. And
hey, well, it's one of the things. It's like I say every given Sunday. But the Jaguars and the Titans and all them. Here's the thing: they play each other twice a year, so they kind of
know each other.
They know each other very well. So
did you? One thing I got to say is, did you see Jalen Ramsey? So Andrew Luck was running, he slid, and Jalen Ramsey played a too slow with him, like high five, low five, too slow.
Yeah.
He was going to pick him up, and Andrew Luck put his hand out, and Jalen Ramsey pulled it back and walked off.
Wow.
Yeah. I thought it was funny.
That's funny.
It was like too slow. High five, too slow.
The XFL is going to be a new thing coming up.
When? They have a date or anything like that?
2020. Dallas, Houston, Los Angeles, New York, St. Louis, Seattle, Tampa Bay, your old team, the Buccaneers, and Washington D.C. are all the teams they have announced right now. That's all the teams for this season. They want to grow, but like you said earlier, I think it was you or maybe Mark said earlier, why would you start this? Well, NFL ratings are all-time low ever, because of.
I think the Monday Night Football game was like, it was the Saints, Rams. I don't know. One of the most recent games was like the highest viewed game ever.
Well, it goes up and down, but on basic one,
yeah.
At the beginning of the season, especially, there was a whole lot of like, are they gonna kneel?
I don't give a shit about that.
No,
and people who give a shit about that are wasting their time.
You think Kaepernick's ever gonna play in the league?
He won't.
No.
But you know who will? Is the guy that shoved a woman and kind of kicked her.
I don't know. Ray Rice never played again. And Ray Rice was at his prime.
Fuck that. What Ray Rice did and what Kareem Hunt did is completely different. Ray Rice punched that chick so hard he knocked her out
and drug her.
Showed no remorse and then drug her out, I think, to get out of the way of the doors closing, and he just left her there.
Here's the kicker. They're married now.
That's so stupid. So Kareem Hunt got called the N-word, spit on, punched.
What's the N-word?
Nigerian.
Nigerian?
Yeah. Isn't that
that's the N-word?
I think that's what the N-word is, isn't it? I'm not going to say it. But he got called that. Then got pushed off by his friends to not do anything. The woman was then in the hallway talking to another person, Kareem Hunt.
Oh, I watched it, yeah.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt charges out, pushed the person in front of the girl, and
yeah.
so hard that both of them go back, and then he gets pushed away. Then he like kind of okay, so it's a kick, but there are different degrees of kicks.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay,
Don't
so
do
fine.
that.
He kicked her.
He was
But that
he
sounds
was
so much worse than it really looked.
well, no, but he was trying to inflict harm on her.
He was. I'm not saying that it's okay, and I'm not
I
saying,
cannot wait till next week so I can play devil advocate with you.
Okay, so yeah, he got put on the commissioner's list, got dropped right away by the Chiefs.
What was the N word though?
What is
Was it Nagger?
Nephilim, I think it was. It's a religious term.
Come on, say it, Matt.
Nickelback.
Say it. I think Nickelback's even more offensive.
Anyway, so yeah, and so but he's going to play again. Eagles have already shown interest. So
I'm gonna
Kaepernick, who started the whole kneeling thing. That was
see if
the
Terry-
original point. Was
I'm gonna see if
Kaepernick
Terry will
won't
come
play.
on the podcast.
Okay, fine.
That'd
Terry's
be fun.
amazing.
Terry is amazing.
He is amazing. I love Terry. I'm not going to say that word though.
What?
Nickelback.
Nickelback, yeah.
Yeah.
This podcast got extremely racist because of Matt.
No, it didn't. It didn't get extremely racist at all. Don't
Got
take-
really racist. He was talking about Nickelback.
Yeah, white people, Canadian white people. They suck.
That's my word.
And then
Nickelback.
Take a break. Look at that. Look at that face. Look at that hair. It's luxurious.
Wow, look, no one can see it right now.
Why would you cut my mic? Or not my mic.
I cut your mic too.
Don't cut my mic.
Cause I'm the total fucking control right here. Anyways, we are
You're the
fucking
total
growing.
package.
We have like 6 minutes left and we're on the hour mark. You know that, right?
No, I mean this always happens. We always get to going and we always get to talking, and then all of a sudden the hour mark creeps up on us.
You know what we haven't done? Just
A
talk
lot.
till time, but
We haven't done any music.
man,
You know what else we haven't done? We haven't gone to a water park together. We haven't gone to the Christian store down the street.
I want to wait until Halloween
gone to
and we
Chuck E.
go to this
Cheese.
Christian haunted house.
What, does Jesus pop out with nails in his hand going, you will go to hell?
Do you want to hear my real experience doing that? I told you about that, haven't I?
No.
It was,
I didn't know that was a real thing.
oh yeah. I my mom made me go with Timmy. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Timmy. Pilot?
Timmy. Cold stuff fall from the sky.
Timmy Cole.
Tim.
Yeah, I just said that. The pilot.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Anyways, so years and years ago, my mom made me go with him to a thing called Hell House. I think it was called Hell House. My brother and I went. I'm going to tell you this whole experience because it
And
is.
then we're going to end it.
Yeah, we're gonna end it after this, but this is fucking amazing. So I didn't know. I thought we were just going to a haunted house, so I didn't know anything what we were doing. I didn't know it was like a Christian-based thing till the very end of it. And I might not get political on here, but you Christians really are funny. Anyway, so we walk into this place, and imagine like looking like, okay, you walk into this door. And it's these stairs going down, and you see a car that looks like it went through a garage, and there's someone laying through a window, and people laying outside, and beer, like crushed beer cans
Drunk drive.
everywhere.
Yeah, drunk driving thing.
And there's a guy that's dressed up as Death who's guiding us, and he goes, "These teenagers thought it'd be fun to drink and drive," and so I'm just like. At first, I thought it was fake people, but because they were laying pretty fucking still, so bravo to them. But they were playing pretty fucking still, and I went down there. I was like, and Nathan and I just kind of look at each other. I was like, oh, okay. So then we hear like a really hard like crash, like a dish breaking, like a hard, like not like you drop it, but like you threw it against the wall, and we were in the same room, and the guy goes, guess what? Daddy's coming home from the bars here in a minute. And so we go into this place, and it's like a kitchen. It's like this kitchen. It's literally like, but there's a table where there's a broken dish on the floor. That's a little bit of spaghetti. And the wife is like this. Like, she's kind of like hiding stuff. And the kid's just sitting there crying at the table. He goes, Dad's coming home from the bars!
So he hasn't come home already.
Not yet.
But
But-
she's still hiding something. And the kid's crying.
So we're watching it. And then it goes, bong, bong. It's like, it's blah, blah, blah. Dad's coming home. And then so this guy walks and goes, where's my dinner? And then he goes, you already broke it. And he looks down at the floor just where it's been sitting there this whole time. She hasn't cleaned it up. So she needs to clean it up. So she just, instead of cleaning it up, she started crying about it. So I can kind of see why this guy's upset about it. And so she looks up.
It's called PTSD.
What?
Go ahead.
But she they didn't say anything about him in the military. But she's
being beaten. That causes PTSD, so
I don't care. Anyways.
Okay.
So he gets all mad about it, and she turns and looks at us, so she's got this big black eye. He hasn't touched her though.
and she already has it.
She already has it. I guess yelling at her projected a black eye.
He had force powers.
Yeah, and the kid goes like, "No, Dad, stop!" And then he goes, "You shut your mouth and do your homework," which she didn't have any homework in front of him. And Nathan and I at this point,
So it was poorly set up.
Nathan and I are laughing.
You would.
Like,
Yeah,
we're the only
I
people
know.
laughing. We're just like, oh my God, I can't believe what we walked into. Hey, here comes Ian.
Oh, a star appearance?
Ian, star appearance.
Star
Oh, no,
appearance?
come on, Ian.
Oh, a star appearance?
He closed it back up. Go get him. Go get him. Pull him in here.
Who's that? He ran the fuck off.
He doesn't want anything to do with us. Anyways, so this is, I hope he understands this is going to be, okay, I hear that open again. We'll just act like nothing's happening because this is going to be a minute story. Like, this is going to be a little.
That's not gonna work.
You were just around there. Is it Ian?
Go in the front door.
Just open that door, Matt.
I don't understand it. I don't understand why you would come in here. You're still gonna get seen.
Come sit down for a minute, Ian.
What am I hit the party for?
Whatever the hell he said in Spanish. So anyways, so we're sitting there, Nathan and I are laughing. And so what he finally does, he like throws the back fist to her. And it doesn't, it's like
connect.
it's like as far as me doing this.
Yeah.
Like, let's see.
Right.
It's about right here.
Did you finger a girl earlier?
That's my butthole. But so anyway, so she falls asleep, goes, and so Nathan and I are laughing. I'm not even joking. Like, him and I are laughing pretty hard about this point. And come on, Ian, sit down. Come sit down, man.
Camera's not on you. It won't look at you.
No, it's going to. Come on, buddy. Come sit down. There's Ian. I promised Ian this week.
That smells good.
Sit down and talk. Anyways, so the guy goes like, huh? Oh yeah, I told you I made up what you gave Matt. I got him more.
He gave me like 4.
Come on, Matt. Come on now. There we go. Ian's gonna sit down. We're talking about my time in Hell House. It was a haunted house that was made for Christians to make them go to Christianity. Gotta move that, Matt. You guys kind of gotta share. So, anyways, So Nathan and I are laughing pretty hard during this whole thing, and it's worth asking Ian what he's doing right now. I'll we're over the hour, but I want to talk about Ian. How's your night, Ian?
I'm pretty tired.
You haven't been here for a minute, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired.
I know you are tonight, but how you been?
Mostly tired.
Of my shit?
Nah, just tired.
Just tired. Let's talk about some cool stuff, like, I don't know. How you been, man? Like, come on, man. Open up. Why are you... Sit down.
I'm watching.
Yeah, I got nothing else. That's the extent of my life right now.
You're just tired.
Yeah.
Well, Ian, I'm glad that you're at least showing your face on this one. You're not just a robe.
I don't think milk would work very well with these because they're coated, so the cookie wouldn't actually soak into the. It defeats the whole purpose of.
What
the
if
Oreo.
what if I got that and some almond milk?
There's one left? And
I-
there's almond milk.
I'd rather just get a whole
There's
thing.
already almond milk in there.
Is it what I had earlier? Because that's been there for a
No.
minute. Oh. I don't want to try it.
Okay. Can you put your dick away? Yes. No, that's your face.
You know who Neebs Gaming is?
Nope.
So he's the guy that does some internet thing. Matt, sit the fuck down.
Oh, the mirror's got me.
Just sit down. Don't act like it's not just it's you and Ian. Go that way.
No, I'm fine with him staying that far away.
Yeah, he smells weird.
We finally have both of you on the screen.
Sorry, I smell weird.
You should be. Next time, take a shower before you come to your own house.
Wow. What are you gonna do? Lay in the don't go, Ian. Come on, Ian. Damn it, come on, Ian. No, Ian, come back. You scared off the cat.
Hey, I know. He's easily offended.
Oh, god damn it.
Let me
Anyways,
resume the spot.
all right. So, we left the
Hey,
room.
hold on. Am I cued?
You're fine. So we left before we left the room. What was the next one?
I believe this since you're a piece of shit.
That was great.
Oh, he's taking a shower.
Hey, with toilet paper.
He's so easily offended.
He's not offended. He just wanted to piss you off. Okay, anyways, we gotta talk about my thing. So, anyways, Nathan and I are laughing, and the devil or the death guy notices this, and he goes, and he just ignores it for this point. So we hear like a beep beep or something like that in the next room, or some beeping. So we go to the next room, and it sounds like they just poured alcohol, not like rubbing alcohol over the floor, and it's like you're in a hospital. It's like, this woman decided to do some drugs. And he goes over her body and takes her soul, and she acts like she's like, ah, you know. And they're still laughing. And so we hear a really loud bang, and everybody gets scared, and it kind of startled us, but then we started laughing even harder. So we go to the next room, and there's this woman on the floor that had blown her own brains out. And there was all these names written on the wall in blood. It's like, this woman was going to have a baby out of wedlock, or decide to have sex out of wedlock or whatever. And then she had a baby. But the father didn't want anything to do with her, and she couldn't decide what to name it. So she took her own life. And him and I are just still laughing pretty hard. So he finally calls us out and goes, "What do you find funny about this?" I shit you not, Nathan said this. He goes, "How did she write it with blood if she already killed herself?" Like a fucking critic. And we're still laughing. And then him and I are just fucking cracking up. And Timmy is like, "Come on, guys. This isn't funny."
Has he always been that way?
Yeah, I don't know about now, but he was back then.
He is now.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, well, go fuck that himself. But anyways, so we go to this thing, and there's a thing of Jesus getting whipped. And there's a guy just getting whipped, and he's got all this like fake blood on his back, and we're still laughing. And then the death guy comes in and goes, "What's so funny about this?" And Nathan and I just go, "Can we leave?" And they let us leave.
Was your mom so embarrassed?
Yeah. Is he really like that?
I think so. The last thing I think I
That
saw
Facebook stuff?
I haven't had Facebook in a long time. So the last thing I saw was a year or two ago. He mentioned God or something like that.
If you like God, and that's what your thing is, that's cool. But keep it to your fucking self.
You know what? Real quick, and then we should probably end this. This is too long. It's not necessarily God. It's man-made religion. It's pushing shit on other people.
Isn't everything a man-made? I mean, fucking time's man-made.
Well, time hasn't.
You know how you know the Christians?
Time hasn't started war. You know, it's things that have killed people. It's things that have ostracized people. It's things that have made people not be who they are. And the woman who couldn't decide the name of the baby. However, you shouldn't kill yourself, but people probably have, and that's a mental illness. That's a chemical imbalance. Science. Anyway, done.
Looked like you took your nipple off and threw it. I'm choking you with my...
Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's end this. It's done.
So we're gonna end this. Ian had a show, but
But he stunk. He had to go take a shower.
he stunk. He had to go take a shower. Let's do some. But like always, I got Matt here with me. Matt, you got any last words?
No, not that anybody will listen to.
Yeah, we got like 10 people listening to us every week, but people that like listening to us, maybe...
No, that's great. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean for those 10 people. I will talk to those guys all fucking day and night long.
Then let's make it like this. If you've made it to the end of this...
Yeah, I would really
No. If you made it to the end of this podcast and you are listening to this, or if you're watching us live, I don't know if we have anybody watching us right now. Yeah, nope.
Not streaming, but we do.
But contact us. Contact us through the comments. Like, subscribe, all that dumbass shit. But the thing is Matt doesn't have a YouTube page like I do. I've actually thought about creating a new one for this channel for what we're doing now.
Mm-hmm. You should.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Well, no. I mean, maybe keep it on that, and like everybody who wants to comment should just comment on.
But I think, yeah, and we got off bluff. We got off bluff again. We need to do some more messing with Mads. I mean, we have Red Dead and everything like that. Maybe I think I've just been lazy about editing. Also, I don't have much time. So the more people that want to watch this, if you guys want to see some more messing with Mads or anything like that, just send us a comment. We will respond no matter what. And if you have a question for Matt, just ask him. I'll ask him for you. And that's about it. So lower body. So anyway, this has been fun. This is another Messing With podcast. It's been Matt's a nice pleasure to be with you tonight. Hope everybody has fun tonight. And I will see you next time. Everybody have fun.